If you have been searching for ways to make money with arbitrage trading, but you probably do not have an idea on how to start, don't worry. This very video is for you. If you found this video, congratulations, because I'm going to be walking you through from start to finish on how to effectively spot high quality arbitrage trading opportunities and equally take an advantage of it to see some good results. So if that sounds like what you're interested in and you literally want to know how to go about doing all of this, do hit the like button for me. Give a follow if you haven't already, so that you will not get to miss our subsequent educative videos like this. So first off, you need to probably pick a particular exchange you'll be using to do all of this. And predominantly, this very strategy I'm about to show you in this video can only be implemented on a centralized exchange. And when it comes to centralized exchange, we are talking of the likes of Bybit, Binance, Maxi, Gate.io, pretty much any centralized exchange you could ever think of. And by the way, this strategy I'm about to show you made me over 5%. So this should be very easy for you to also implement and see some results, because it is quite very effective if you do it exactly how I'm going to be showing you in this very video. But keep in mind, all of these things are not guaranteed. This is absolutely not a guaranteed way to make money for real, and it will require you to do some additional research, like I've said, so you can take decisions based off of it. Do not take it as a financial advice, as it is not meant to give you any stable source of income. So having putting out that disclaimer out of the way, you're going to now click on home page. Pretty much click on home page and then you click on trade. By default, click on trade, and in this case you probably need to click on this cryptocurrency icon here. This cryptocurrency icon, once you click on it, you're going to see varieties of cryptocurrencies under various currency. In this case, you probably need to be on spot and USDT to be precise. Those two places is what we're going to be using to achieve this. So once you click on spot under USDT, you're going to now click on where it says all. In most cases, some people might probably be on trending new, varieties of them, but make sure that your own is on spot and all under USDT to be precise. So right after then, you probably need to pick any cryptocurrency that you're going to be using to do this. And ideally, I do love trading with cryptocurrency that has reputation when it comes to arbitrage trading. Trading with cryptocurrency that has reputation is going to make you to reduce a lot of risks involved in this. So try as much to look for cryptocurrency that has potential reputation, that has a very good price. And the way I do spot those cryptocurrency that has an higher reputation and is quite very okay to trade with arbitrage trading is to look for the ones that has a decent volume. The volume itself is going to clearly show you that, oh, a lot of people are doing this. I should also, up into it and see how I can, scale from it. So try to look for the volume. The volume is the number one thing in this scenario. And what I meant by the volume is that you should be looking at volumes from millions, millions of volumes. Those millions of volume will clearly signify a very decent reputation, in my own personal opinion. So that's the more reason in this case I'm going to be looking for anyone at home that meets those criteria I have stated there. So if I should scroll down, we have a couple of them that are on millions, but this very one called LTC actually caught my attention. is actually trading at 45.88. Very, very decent, and the volume there was quite very, very okay. If you should look at it, you're going to realize that it had over like 2.1 million, which is probably very okay. So once you pick any cryptocurrency there, the second step is to click on you should now click on this cryptocurrency icon one more time. Click on it, and then you're going to now make use of this search button. This please enter preferred trading pair. So you're going to now search for the LTC. In this case, we're going to be searching for LTC, and on LTC, watch closely. We are going to be looking at these three currency under spot. Everything, remember, we choose spot initially during the selections of the cryptocurrency, so anything you should be doing in this scenario, it has to be on spot. And as you can see, spot is written right below the currency, each of those currency, which probably makes it like be validated. So after making use of that, you're going to now also make use of this price. This is where the differences lies in. So your obligation as an arbitrage trader is to look for where you can buy low and sell high, and that's how you pretty much capitalize on it. And as you can see closely, the prices are not definitely the same. We have 48.88 here, we have 45.88, we have 45.84, we have 39.73. We also have this value in BTC. So you're going to now check and make that compare and contract. You're going to still need to put in a little work to do all those compare and contract to know where the price is really cheaper. Okay, this is where you need to now make use of your calculator and a little bit of your crypto knowledge to do that research, and then get to take the rightful decision to know where you can probably buy low and sell high. But apparently and obviously, as you can see, the USDT LTC is trading at a lower price in this case, just for an example, and the LTC USDT is trading at a much higher price. And obviously, what does this simply implies? This simply tells you that you're going to be buying from LTC USDC and sell on LTC USDT and retain that little differences in profit. So you can also do the same to any of these two and see how you can also make that compare and contract and see how to result in your outcome, because apparently these ones are not quite very defined. You still need to make use of your calculator and convert that BTC to USDT, and also convert the euro to USDT to know where the differences really lies. I don't want to go over that because I want to make it as simple as possible. But probably in our subsequent video, we're going to be checking out other currency. So in this case, our initial convert currency is going to be USDC, trading with the USDT. So I'm going to now click on it, and keep in mind, before we even get any further, I'm not telling you to do exactly what I'm doing in this video. This is meant for educational purposes, as crypto trading has to do with a lot of risks. So you should probably think of doing more research and additional research before you take decisions based off of this video, as it is not meant to give you any stable source of income. So having putting out that disclaimer out of the way, let me quickly convert my initial USDC, or rather my initial USDT, back to the predominant USDC. So we can think of doing this, and I do advise using market order in some scenarios, particularly in this very currency. So let me quickly buy it real quick, and I'm going to be showing you how this is going to play out. You guys should stick around. If you're thinking of getting access to the mentorship, send a DM to my WhatsApp or my Telegram. Either ways, I'm going to guide you through on how to do it via the mentorship. So now we've converted our initial USDC or rather the initial USDT to USDC, it is time to buy the LTC USDC. And in this currency that is quite very volatile, I do advise using limit order. Majority of my students, I do advise them to use limit in some scenarios, but in most cases we might think of using market order in some cases. So in this case, we're going to setting our price to buy it at 45.84 because that's the price we were shown via the differences. So quickly adjust everything there and initiate your buy. This buy is going to take a couple of minutes or probably like an hour, but no worries, let it be there because this is to stick to rules, stick to what you've seen, because definitely the market will come down to respect all those arbitrage gaps it left behind. So wait, and this should be executed in a couple of minutes or probably like an hour. I'm going to still come back and let you know how long it takes. A couple of hours of waiting, the execution finally happens, and we should be able to sell it for the initial LTC USDT. And when you're selling on this other way around, it's always advisable to use the limit order. This way, you will get to be accountable of the price you'll be selling it for, so that you can have a clue of what you're doing basically. So that's the more reason I'm going to click on sell. I'm going to be adjusting my price to any preferable prices on the order book basically, and that should be around 46.09. And within a couple of minutes, since the price is quite closer to the current value, the execution should probably happen instantly. So that's pretty much it. And at the end of the day, we sold it for like 220.93. Meanwhile, we started about 220.10, but there are some fees that were deducted, which we still made about, I think, about 0.60, because we started about 220.1. So that's some cool way to make money, especially considering the time frame. If you can do this up to like 3 or 4 times, let's say 2 or 3, you should probably make some decent money over time if you can stay consistent with it.